Hey y'all, how y'all feeling? Y'all good? Good. That's what I like to hear. Hopefully everybody is feeling blessed and highly favored. Welcome back to Healing with Denise. I'm your girl Denise, your favorite life coach, your favorite healer, and your favorite guide. Mm. Welcome back to all my subscribers, and welcome to all my new subscribers. I would love to have you. Today we will be talking about inner child healing. What's inner child healing? Wait a minute. You know the favor God got you. Inner child healing allows adults to address past wounds by understanding the needs they have as a child and how they can provide to themselves as an adult. An approach to recognize and heal childhood trauma. I am here to tell you how I healed my inner child. It was trauma that I endured as a child, whether it was um sexual abuse, um, regular abuse, neglect, abandonment issues. These are all the words that was coming to me as I'm healing my little Denise, right? I go back and I sit and I think like, okay, so when I was whatever age you remember from, the youngest age you remember from is that's the age we are going to start healing from. Whether if it was 2, you remember something that happened traumatic to you when you was 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, whatever age that is for you is the age where we will start to heal from. You have to dig down and go and see. And I always want y'all to remember, as a child, it's not your fault. That's the first thing. It is not your fault, and you are worthy. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of being loved. Okay? So the inner child healing, you will have to go and dig deep to do the work. Sometimes you can confront the person that caused you the trauma, or you will have to just accept it, let go, and let God. Sometimes some people might be scared to address their abusers. That's okay too. You let go and let God. Sometimes we don't have to, because God already saw it. God already know. And then God put us through those situations so that we can be able to learn from them and grow. And I'm here to help y'all heal them inner child wounds, because as an adult, look how we become. That trauma that we ain't deal with, where it went? It's still with you. That's why some people can't be faithful. That's why some people can't tell the truth to save their life. That's why some people are thieves. That's why some people just hold regrets. That's why some people is jealous. That's why all of these things come back. It stems from somewhere. So you have to dig deep and go, and start untangling and find out what I need to heal, what I need to heal. And I'm here to be that guy to help you heal whatever it is you want to heal. In order to become a better person as an adult, you have to heal your childhood wounds. If you want to be stubborn, all these things come from being a child and the trauma that we endured. And then I was an 80s baby, so it wasn't like therapy was a good thing. It was like BCW or ACS, whatever you want to call it. It was a lot. So I deal with abandonment issues, right? As a child, because my mother didn't raise me and my father didn't raise me. So off rip, I'm thinking, well, if my parents didn't want me, like, so now I'm not feeling loved and I'm feeling abandoned. So those two things right there is my start for my healing in order for me to grow. Because as an adult, now I'm building relationships that's not good and not healthy for me. And then once they leave, now I'm feeling lost and stuck and lonely and abandoned as an adult. So I had to start dealing with those issues so that way I can start to receive the right kind of love and loving on myself, pouring it into my cup, pouring into myself, filling my cup up. Because my cup was empty, but I'm constantly giving to people. So now that's another thing. I became a people pleaser. You hear the words? People pleasing, abandonment issues, feeling lonely, not feeling loved. All of these is like sad depressing things, sorry y'all, that I had to endure as a child. So I had to sit down and deal with it and heal it, because I did not want to bring that into another generation. So I was also thinking about things too. How can I break generational curses? So I'm a mom, a single mom. So I started to dig deep, and I'm starting to see like the friendships that I have, like since I didn't have that connection or that relationship with my mother and the other females that took part into help raising me, the connection, it just wasn't there. It wasn't fitting. I didn't feel the emotions. I didn't feel the love. I didn't feel fulfilled in those relationships. So as I got older and started to search for girls to be my friend, I'm searching, I'm out there begging for it. It's like I'm begging for it, or like, please be my friend, please be my friend, but not in that kind of way. I'm just picking the wrong friends, right? So, and I'm staying there long. I'm staying in a relationship longer than I need to be because why? I don't want to be abandoned. Why? I don't want to feel lonely. Why? I don't want to feel left out. So I started to dig like, wait a minute. Or now I'm getting non-reciprocated love. So I'm giving, and I'm not getting what I'm giving back. So, and then people would just come to me. And I'm like, okay, when it's time for me to go to somebody, I'm turning around like there's nobody there. Right? Because now I'm feeling abandoned. Now that's feeding that feeling of me being abandoned or not feeling worthy enough. When that's not right. I've been worthy. You feel me? Once I turned to God and started to read scriptures and know, once God chooses you, then you are loved. It don't matter what nobody has to say. Nobody. God chose me. I'm choosing God. The Son, Jesus Christ. That's who I'm choosing. Right? So I had to deal with these issues. Sexual abuse. I had to deal with a lot of people go through this, and it could be stemming from your family members. Your family members could be the one causing that trauma. And then how can you heal that trauma when you are constantly around your abuser, growing up with your abuser? But you don't want to say nothing to the family because the family, one, probably won't believe you. Two, I don't even know the other one. Like, I'm not even gonna make no excuses, but put yourself in your shoes. Some people that probably went through those situations, like how it probably went if you confronted that person or whatever the case is. But in my case, I was quiet and shy, and it was like I don't want to tell nobody, or they might not believe me, or it could be somebody coming over to the house that you really love, but this person is not. They doing something that they're not supposed to do, but you so young and you're not telling nobody, or it was just a whole bunch of that. So I just had to deal with that as I got older. Because then the sexual abuse is like, as you get older as well, it's either some people will not engage in sexual contact until they feel comfortable, or some of them will go the other route and just be promiscuous and then be out there doing whatever they got to do. But it all stems from somewhere. So when you stop and look at yourself like, wait a minute, I'm doing this because of, and I don't want that mentality either. Well, my parents wasn't there for me, and my parents ain't raised me, my parents ain't love me, so I'm just be out here doing whatever I want to do, hurting this person because they hurt me. Hurt people, and you still don't get nowhere. That's just a cycle. You just gonna keep continuing. So once you start to realize, I'm just going in a circle, I'm not even growing, I'm not even like expanding, I'm not doing nothing good for myself, then I had to stop. Look, wait a minute, now I gotta remove these friends because that's people pleasing. I'm giving to these people and they're not giving back to me. Let me go back and heal my inner child, those traumas. And then once I start to heal those wounds, I started to fill my cup back up and with the things that I loved to do when I was young. Everybody had a dream when they was little. Everybody had a wish. Oh, I wish I could be famous, or I wish I could be rich, or I wish I could be a teacher, or I wish I could be a doctor. Whatever that wish is, fulfill it. You dreamed it for a reason. You had that vision in your mind for a reason. I want you to fill your cup back up so that inner child, if you like the color, go color. That's how you fulfill that inner child. You make the inner child happy. If you like to go swim, go swim. If you want to go for a walk, go for a walk. If you like to dance, move around, dance. You like music, listen to that music. That's how you fulfill your inner child. Once you start to heal those wounds, now it's like, okay, you start to feel your soul back up. You start to feel alive again. You start to feel loose. And don't think about what everybody else thinks about. Their opinions don't matter. Everybody got an opinion, like everybody has a butthole. Everybody is going to have something to say. Turn to God. That's who you turn to. Turn to Jesus to get your confirmation. Just ask, Lord, am I doing this right? Am I on the right path? Are these friends good for me? Are these family members good for me? And please do not be scared to cut people off. Make boundaries for yourself. Boundaries is for your mental health. Boundaries is for you, so you could continue to grow, so you won't be used. I had to learn that the hard way. I started making boundaries, and nobody liked my boundaries because they was just so used to me give. Oh yeah, she gonna be there, or they could just come dump their problems onto me, and I'm just going, okay, or I'm a problem solver, I'm a healer. Oh, wait a minute. I also found out, like, so just being a healer, everybody don't deserve my healing. That's not my job either to take on. That's God's job. That's a hard job. I am here to just guide, let go, and let God. And my boundaries. Yes, so my inner child, I'm going to do my TikToks because I loved to dance when I was little. So now I'm fulfilling that. I'm making my inner child happy, doing stuff with my kids that I love. And then I'm just experimenting with my kids. Like, all right, so this is what I used to like to do when I was little. Let me see if my kids is into it. You know, this new generation of kids. Like, let me see if they like this, or the cartoons that I loved to watch when I was younger. Let me see if they like them. Let me see the cartoon movies. Yes, I'm watching my cartoon movies. I love Trolls. Yes. My cartoon movies, and I'm watching my kids, and they just like, oh, okay, Mom, yeah, I like this. I go jump rope. Do whatever that's going to fulfill your heart. That's how you heal your inner child. And in order to change, you have to go through the tough situations and the issues that you don't want to deal with. The problems that we pushing down, yeah, they coming back up. Somebody's going to trigger it. So you have to heal them. And I'm here to help you heal those inner child issues or trauma. So until next time, I want y'all to keep God first in everything you do. And the blessings, I promise, they'll start coming to you. So until next time, later.